Welcome back to the channel, Jigheads. You're joining me on my first serious kayak fishing trip. We're targeting some white bass today. Come along with me. It's going to be a fun one. They're just smashing it right on the bank line. This is better fish. Hell, it's a whole rod and reel combo. You never know what you're going to find out on the water. Shoot. There it is. Stretcher bank we're going to be fishing today. We're not taking it too far out. I can see a school of bait fish over here to my right. There's definitely going to be some white bass up underneath those. We'll try and sneak up on them. Should throw this right into them. Fish right up there on the bank. Well, it's a little white bass. That's what we're targeting, but they got to get a lot bigger than this. That's what we're looking for this morning. Trying to get on some decent white bass. Found our first one. Let's hope they get a lot bigger. Usually white bass are a lot like crappie. They'll get schooled up and feed on a ball of bait fish. There's a good one. Or at least a fish anyway. He ain't that good. Managed to find some, but a couple of dinkers to start the day. We got a few hours. We're going to stick it out. Float this bank back and forth here. Try and get on a pattern. See if we can't get some good ones. There it is. That feels like a better one. Oh yeah, that's a real good fish there, guys. Yep. Alright, we figured him out. That's a decent little keeper right there. We may throw him in the basket. Got to get used to fishing out of this kayak. That's more like what we're after. Still not a great fish, but definitely a good eater size fish. We'll throw him in the basket, because I think I'm going to keep a few of these today. Alright y'all, so what I'm using down here this morning, 16th ounce jig head, wire keeper from Catch'em Jig Heads. I'll drop a link to their Facebook page down in the description below. And you got it, I'm cheating on brush pile today. I'm using a Charlie Brewer slider, and that's going to be in the baby bass color. Just throwing this up against the bank, slow retrieve back, and pop 3 fish right off the bat. We're hoping that they keep getting bigger, so stick with me. They're just smashing it right on the bank line. This is a better fish. This is a real good fish here, guys. Oh. swung in by the 7'6" ACC crappie stick split grip. I'm telling you, ACC makes a quality rod, guys. That thing will swing crappie or nice white bass just like that all day long. I'm excited about this, y'all. I've been dying to get out on this kayak and do some serious fishing. Between work and stuff going on at home, I haven't had the opportunity, so I got up at the crack of dawn today to get out here. Boy, I'm sure glad that I did, because this is a ton of fun. We got perfect conditions out here for it too today, guys. The winds are calm, maybe 3 to 4 miles an hour out of the southeast. I'm facing south right now, so I don't have any wind pushing me around. I'm just able to kind of float along, pop these fish, and have a good time. Slow on the draw. Dang, he just inhaled it. I hope you guys got to see that hit. That was awesome. Not a bad eater fish. Oh, now let go of my bait. Come on, man. We got to take a minute and send Joe Martello a picture. He'll be happy to see us out here catching some fish. Gotta get down here and get to it. Oh, stop! Pain in the neck. Just had to scoot on down the bank a little bit. Another good fish. Well, okay fish. All right, y'all, we got her loaded up. Came away with 3 keepers. Stick around. I think I'm gonna go home and throw these on the grill. All right, guys, we're back at the homestead. I've got these white bass sitting on ice. Didn't have the opportunity to clean them when I got home earlier today, so definitely a great way to hold your fish if you don't have that opportunity when you get home from fishing. You can get to them later, like I'm doing today. These should be tasty. Let's get them cleaned. What I think I'm going to do with one of these tonight for dinner, I'm going to clean one of them whole and throw it on the grill. The other ones I think I'm going to go ahead and fillet and put in the freezer. So I think the biggest one I've got I'm going to do whole, like I said. Cleaning this whole, super simple. Gut them, cut the heads off, scale them. That's it. I'm going to start by scaling them though before I do those other things. I'm going to use a spoon, real quick, easy way to scale some fish, and you just start at the tail, run that spoon all the way to the front. This is definitely one you want to do outside because the missus will not like the scale mess inside the kitchen. To gut this fish real easy, take your fillet knife right in through the vent and you're just going to bring that right up in between those 2 fins there on the bottom and bring it right up to the base of the gills. Make sure your fillet knife's sharp too, that always helps. And then we're just going to take the head off of it. There we go. All right, we're going to take the guts out of this thing, throw it on ice, take it inside, rinse it off, and then we're going to get it seasoned up and ready for the grill. Now you guys can fillet these fish as well. One thing you got to remember when you fillet these fish, they've got a bloodline along the skin side of the meat. So if you take your fillet knife just a little bit away from that skin, you're going to be able to fillet that off of the skin without taking that bloodline off with it. And there's what I mean, there's just that little bit of bloodline there, but you can see I left most of that on the skin side. That little bit right there really won't affect the taste of the meat that much. That one came off even cleaner. The white bass is a real good fish, guys. Just got to treat it right, and it's definitely tasty table fare. I'm gonna get this other one cleaned. I'll check back in with you when we get ready to cook that whole fish. Alright guys, while I'm waiting on those charcoals to get hot, we're gonna do a little prep on this fish. Real simple stuff. All I'm going to be using is some fire roasted Cajun seasoning. That's got some cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic, and onion. I'm going to throw a little extra onion powder on that. Salt, pepper, olive oil. First thing we're going to do is just score this fish. Probably going to go 3 times on each side. And then we're just going to rub it down with a little bit of olive oil. I like to get those fins too, because those fins are nice and crispy when you got them grilled up good. Come around and hit it with some salt, a little bit of pepper, some twisted Q, and who doesn't like a little extra garlic, right? A little extra garlic always makes it a little bit better. Alright, we're going to let that fish sit for just a second. Now the way I'm cooking this tonight is going to be some indirect heating. We've got coals on one side of the grill, and we're going to be throwing that fish right around over in there. It's going to keep that skin from burning, but still crisp it up. Should be really good. Alright, we got that grill nice and hot. We're just going to lay this bad boy right here. Oh, you can hear the sizzle now. That's going to be good. I'm going to give it about 5 minutes on that one side. Flip it, come back, give it another 5 minutes. Now while that's cooking, I want to remind you guys, I've got a merchandise store. It's going to be opening up on October the 7th. Going to run for 2 weeks. Going to have all the Jiggin with Jake merchandise that I have to offer. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeves. Going to have some winter gear too. Going to have some beanies and some other items. Again, that's going to be October 7th. Hope you guys get over there, check it out. I definitely appreciate the extra support. Helps keep the wheels turning here at the Jiggin with Jake YouTube channel. Looking good so far. Time to give it a flip. Looks like I lost a little bit of skin there, but such as grilling fish. Still should be pretty tasty. Stick around, we'll find out. Well, that definitely looks mighty tasty. Get in here, give it a shot. Grilling a whole fish is a whole lot easier than grilling fillets, I will tell you that. That's one positive bonus thing about grilling whole fish. Oh yeah. Now that's some good stuff. And like I said, a little olive oil on those tails. Extra crispy. Almost like having a tater chip with your fish. Alright y'all, I'm going to enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hope you consider subscribing. Remember folks, you can't catch them sitting on the couch. I'll see you on the next one.